On this Monday morning, Todd Blanche just a few hours away from being sworn in as a confirmed U.S. Attorney General amid heightened concerns about how he will wield his power and the ways that President Trump stands to benefit. The president's claims that he is nearing a deal with Iran, they appear to have disintegrated again with the hardline government's list of demands to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. And the midterm primary calendar, it's delivering more dynamic matchups this week. Democrats in Wisconsin, Republicans in South Carolina. I'm Peter Alexander, and this is the State of Play. Just 3 hours from now, that's when Todd Blanche will officially be sworn in as the next U.S. Attorney General after the Senate confirmed him late Saturday night. This, as we all witnessed, was a bruising confirmation battle, really a will they, won't they that went down to the last minute. And for good reason. For more than 50 years since Watergate, every single president has gone out of their way to ensure the Justice Department was independent, avoiding even the air of political interference or direction until now. Todd Blanche, you'll remember, was the president's personal criminal defense lawyer, and the president at times seems to think that Blanche still works for him and that the DOJ is his personal firm. Right now, he has federal prosecutors in Florida working on a, quote, grand conspiracy investigation of Obama and Biden-era officials. He's insisting that the U.S. attorney in D.C., Jeanine Pirro, refile a case against an Olympic canoer that the president has repeatedly accused of damaging the reflecting pool, even though Pirro, as you'll remember, now acknowledges it was actually shoddy work by the contractors. He wants the DOJ to file charges against Lisa Cook and to oust her from the Federal Reserve Board. And Blanche, well, he's asserted President Trump has every, quote, right to intervene in DOJ business. So while for a moment some thought Blanche, with his background as a federal prosecutor, could be a moderating force for this president, that appears to have passed. We want to go inside the DOJ with a man who used to run it, former U.S. Attorney General Alberto Gonzales. He served as White House counsel and later as AG under President George W. Bush during a different tumultuous time in the department. Mr. Attorney General, I very much appreciate your being with us. Thank you so much for joining State of Play.
Peter, it's not like Neil Armstrong being the first man to step on the moon, but being the first guest on your show, I'll take it.
All right. Well, hopefully many years from now, we can look back on this day fondly. Let me ask you if I can. Todd Blanche is going to be sworn in a matter of hours. You obviously have voiced your serious concerns about the erosion of the Justice Department's independence, its credibility under President Trump. How worried are you, sir, that will only increase under Blanche? Dana Nessel is the Michigan Attorney General. Madam Attorney General, I appreciate your making time to talk to us here on State of Play.
Thanks for having me.
Before we go today, a quick word of thanks. This is a big day for me. It's my first solo show in nearly 30 years of journalism. I want to thank you for joining me on this journey. My parents first dropped me off at the local newsroom in the San Francisco Bay Area. That's where I grew up when I was just 15, a high school kid. I had finagled my way into an internship before I was even old enough to drive. And for the moment I stepped into that newsroom, I was hooked. I remain that way today. From day one, I have believed that reporting the news accurately and with context is a public service. It's a way of making a difference in my community and in our country. You deserve the facts, and I am committed to doing the best I can to report those facts here each day. So that's what we're going to do. Thank you for trusting me and for watching. Now it's time to get to work. We'll see you right back here tomorrow. On the Line with Alicia Menendez is next.